Hello everyone, Sat Sri Akal. In this video, I'll be sharing 6 most important tips for clearing your IELTS reading module, that too in the very first attempt. Yes, you heard it right. First attempt only. I know many of you are unable to get a good band score in reading module. You are unable to get the answers correct. But I am certain after watching this video, all the answers will be correct. Because in this video, I am going to share one most important tip which will help you in answering every single question correctly. You'll actually be able to find every single answer and the answer will be correct as well. And I assure you for the same. Now, if you want to pass your IELTS reading module in your first attempt, if you want to finish reading test in just 45 minutes, watch this video until the end. So the first tip here is to finish every single passage in just 15 minutes. So the target is to finish the whole test in 45 minutes. And for that, we need to finish every single passage in just 15 minutes. What do you need to do for the same? Do the first passage in 15 minutes. Then take 2 minutes for transferring the answers onto the answer sheet. Attempt the second passage in 15 minutes. Take another 2 minutes for transferring the answers onto the answer sheet. And follow the same for passage 3. Okay? So this way you will be able to finish everything in 51 minutes. You will still be left with 9 minutes at the end, and that's what we need for proof checking the answers in which we have doubt. So please follow the same technique and practice with timer on at home as well. Now the second tip here is to follow the sequence. Finish the first passage before starting next. The second passage before starting the third. You know why? Anyways, we have to do all 40 questions. And what happens when we are doing 40 questions, we need not to figure out which particular passage is easy or interesting. We simply have to do all 40. There is no point of doing the same. So it's better you follow the sequence only. Finish the first passage, second and then third. The difficulty level increases passage from passage. So the first passage is the most easiest. The second one is the moderate one. And the third one is the most difficult one. So the first one is the easiest, second moderate, and the third is the difficult one out of these three. So it's better if we follow the sequence. Moreover, most of the students face problem in time management. So if we are going to devote 2 more minutes in deciding which particular passage we should do first, so we will have less time for attempting the passage. It's better you do not waste time in this particular thing. Rather focus on answering every question. Proceeding to the third tip here. And the third tip here is following H and M method. As I have previously mentioned, you should finish first passage before starting next. Second passage before starting third. So what do you need to do? If when you get first passage, go through the question type. If there is heading, do headings at first. And if there are multiple choice questions, do multiple choice questions at the end. So you need to attempt headings at first and MCQs at the end. That's what you need to do. So heading सबसे पहले करो, and when you are able to do headings in the beginning, you will get the answers of all the other questions easily. And that's why we do headings at first and MCQs at the end. When it comes to any other question type, you simply follow the sequence. So if there's headings, do it at first. If there is multiple choice question, do it at the end, and rest follow the sequence. But do everything passage wise. Finish first passage followed by second and then third. Talking about the fourth tip here. And the fourth tip here is RKLM method. This method is something which will help you in scoring well in your reading module. This is the method with which you can answer every single question. You simply need to read one question at a time. Underline or circle the keyword. After circling the keywords, locate the keywords in the passage. Once you are able to locate the keywords in the passage, you need to match the meaning. This is what you need to do. RKLM. Okay, so read one question at a time, K is for keywords, circle the keywords. You should not circle so many keywords. You simply need to circle a few keywords. And keyword should be like proper noun, noun, or maybe some date, nothing else. So focus on content words like such. Then locate it and match the meaning. If the meaning matches, the answer is true. If the meaning is contradicting, answer is false. And if they have not talked about something like such or anything like such, the answer is not given. So you simply need to focus on matching the meaning in order to get the correct answer. That is RKLM. And this was the fourth tip of the reading module. Guys, if you're still confused in a lot of things, I would suggest you to follow us on Facebook and Instagram as well. There we post daily videos related to tips and important techniques. So you can simply go and follow us. And reading is something which requires practice. Many of you are struggling in reading module, but try to understand failures are the pillars to success. So simply focus on increasing one score daily. Focus on correcting one more answer daily. Focus on one more correct answer daily and you will achieve your goal slowly and steadily. So now when you are going to solve the reading passage, you will come across some questions which are difficult. You will come across some of the things which you are unable to find. You will not be able to find every single answer, and where you get stuck after a particular time, after actually 1 minute, you need to move on. Do not get stuck at a particular question. Move on. You are not able to find the answer, move on. The answer is not there, move on. Unable to understand the context, move on to the next question. This technique will help you in finishing the reading test on time. Moreover, you have 9 minutes extra at the end, and those 9 minutes are for solving such questions only. So don't worry. Simply move on after a minute. Do not waste extra time on questions like such. 1 minute is more than enough. So tip number 6 and the last one here is no. Before telling you the final tip, I would like you to go through my reading masterclass. I'll share the link on the top. This reading masterclass will help you in understanding the whole reading module from the scratch. Here in this video, I have not discussed everything from the scratch. As in, there are total of 40 questions. For GT module, you need to score 34. You need to get 34 correct answers in order to score 7 and XYZ. So for that, you can follow my master class, reading master class. Go through that, prepare notes. You will understand a lot more about IELTS reading module. Now finally proceeding to the last tip, and the sixth tip here is to focus on the last 9 minutes. These 9 minutes are crucial, and during this time you need to proof check the answers. Basically, there are certain questions in which you have doubt. So go through those questions again. You need to go through the spellings as well once more. Just check whether you have written the correct answer in front of the correct question. So just check this thing as well. But before this, focus on the questions in which you have doubt. This way you will be able to proof check all the 40 questions. And 9 minutes are more than enough for this. So guys, that's all for this video. And if you like this video, there is another video of mine in which you will get to know only 3 crucial things, 3 crucial techniques for scoring well in your speaking exam. Go through that video and I'm pretty sure that will also help you a lot. Now guys, in this video I shared 6 crucial tips. Okay, just focus on these 6 tips. Implement these tips and let me know in the comment section after implementing these whether it's working for you or not, whether your reading score is improving or not. And I'll definitely make another video on reading in which I'll explain you everything with the help of a reading passage. Thank you very much.